One person is dead and another is in the hospital after a fire breaks out at a shooting range in Tacoma. The breaking details we're learning so far.
That's where we begin tonight. Tacoma Fire telling us witnesses reported hearing an explosion before smoke and fire broke out on the second floor. All of this happening just after 6 o'clock tonight at the Bullseye Shooting Range in Tacoma. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 10. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Hannah Kim. Sabira is off tonight. Let's get right out to Fox 13 reporter Dave Detling. Dave, what is the very latest on this case?
Well, the good news right now, that fire is out. Tacoma Fire Department about to leave the scene after making sure there are no other hot spots that they need to extinguish. Now, as you mentioned, this is a fatal fire with one other person taken to an area hospital. The extent of their injuries unknown at this time. Now, as for the fire, here's what we know according to Tacoma Fire officials. As you mentioned, that fire broke out around 6:15 at Bullseye Indoor Range. I spoke to two customers off camera who said they were inside practicing when they felt what they described as a rush of air. When they opened a nearby door, they saw a lot of smoke. The customer telling me that a staff member was working to evacuate everyone. That customer said he actually got down on the ground to crawl because the smoke was so heavy. Now, as for the person who died, still unclear where that person perished. Unsure if it was smoke inhalation or something else. But again, when fire officials arrived on scene, they too dealing with what they heard as explosions. Turns out it was ammunition going off because of those intense flames.
This is a gun range, so there's live ammo on site. And as soon as our crews began the initial search for any possible victims, they did report that they heard ammunition going off in the fire. So we just have to proceed with caution and an awareness, but our goal is still to rescue anyone who might be trapped.
And again, once that fire was out, fire crews were able to do a thorough search and walkthrough of the building. No other victims found inside. Again, the cause still undetermined at this point. Now, we do know that the owners of the business were on scene. They actually did a walkthrough of the business. Right now, they are concerned about shoring up the building to make sure no one can get inside. We asked if they'd like to comment. Right now, they said their focus is on that victim and making sure the building is okay. Now, as for that person who perished, it will be up to the medical examiner's office to determine the exact cause of death. As any new information becomes available, we will bring it to you. We're live tonight in Tacoma. Dave Detling, Fox 13 News.
All right, Dave, thank you.